Hello, everyone. This is Neil reporting on Eurovoix Young Musicians 2024. And joining me now live from Bode is Ditte Hammar, who is head of delegation for Sweden at Eurovision Young Musicians. Hej Ditte!
Hej!
Hur är läget med dig?
Det är bra, tack! Hur är det med dig?
Väldigt bra.
Ja, härligt.
So, can you give us an introduction into who you are and what you do?
Yeah, so I work at the music department at Sveriges Television, Swedish Television, and I've also done a small portrait on our candidate, Hugo the Swedish, like 5 minutes long that we will send before the concert. And I'm here in Bode now, just as a representative of the Swedish Television and helping out with things.
Nice. And how did you first get involved in Eurovision Young Musicians? Have you been involved with it for long?
Yeah, I've done also portrait the last time of the Swedish candidate, who was then a trombone player, and before that also. So yeah, for some years now I've worked with it and other music programs as well, but this is a highlight of the year, every second year.
I can imagine. And how did you first get involved in the contest?
I think it was like 4 years ago when I did also interview the contestant that time. And then this year they asked me if I wanted to join in, and I of course said yes. And then I got also the chance to actually be on the competition and listen and be here this week in Bode, and that was an amazing opportunity, obviously.
And so many people that follow our site, they may know what a head of delegation does at the Eurovision Song Contest, and they may know everything that goes on behind the scenes. But what exactly does a head of delegation do for Eurovision Young Musicians?
Well, not much if everything goes as it should go. And with Hugo, it's not very difficult because he's very mature, and he has also his family with him. So I'm just basically here to check out that everything's fine, and help people find where to go and where the rehearsals room are, and have contact with people like you and things like that. So facilitate, and also it's a good way for us from the different television companies in Europe to meet and greet and make contacts for maybe future cooperations. So it's also a sort of social event for the different television companies.
And if we look at Sweden in particular, Sweden has been almost a regular participant in Eurovision Young Musicians since almost the very first contest. In your opinion, how important is Eurovision Young Musicians for Sweden and for Swedish classical musicians?
Well, I think it's important. We have this competition every year. It's called Priset, and the winner always will be selected as our representative, and it's obviously a very prestigious thing to do. And many of the contestants from Sweden have not all of them has won, obviously. We have one cellist before who has been a winner, Andreas Brantelid. But yeah, so we hope for our cello player this year also.
Maybe it's a sign of good luck. We'll see.
Yeah. But even if you don't win, I think it's a very good opportunity to just learn a lot. So many of the participants earlier, they have had a beautiful musical career, even if they didn't win, but yeah, they did participate.
And with the contests you've been involved with in the past, do you have any particular highlight or any funny memories from past contests?
Let me think. I liked it very much the last time that it was a trombonist, because it's very often strings or piano players. So I think it's a good thing to try to broaden also the genres and also the range of instruments, because there's I think, worldwide shortage of brass instruments and wind instruments. So I think that was something extra, I think.
Yeah, and as a woodwind player myself, I am all for more representation of woodwind and brass instruments as well.
I think it was a very beautiful sort of motivation from the jury on the Polstjärnepriset. They called him a young master with a powerful sound, and that he had a heartfelt musical intelligence. And I think that's a very beautiful description of his playing. I have heard him play live before, and he's really something. He's very talented, so you must listen to him closely.
Exactly, and he's going to be performing for an international audience very soon as well.
Yeah, it's really, I was a bit amazed because he's so young. He was 15 then, now I think it's 16, but you know, to feel such mature musicality already, it's amazing.
And then maybe a final question as well. For someone who maybe hasn't seen Eurovision Young Musicians before, maybe doesn't really know what it's about, why should people watch on Saturday?
Yeah, I think often in the classical music world, you see professionals who are fully trained and everything is very perfect. And I think it's something beautiful with this, that you can see the young musicians sort of in the first bloom, or in the process of being fully developed musicians. And this is, yeah, it gives something extra. I think it's not like an ordinary concert. You can see other things, and you can see a different take on classical music, I think. And it's also, it's a variety. It's different instruments. It's musicians from different countries, different pieces. So you will have a big smorgasbord, to use a Swedish word. Yeah.
That's I don't think there's a more perfect way you could describe it as a smorgasbord. Så ja, tack så väldigt mycket för att prata med mig idag.
Tack själv, det var väldigt kul.
Det var. So remember to follow Eurovoix on all of our social media, and follow Eurovoix.com for all the latest Eurovision news, and especially for Eurovision Young Musicians news. And of course, don't forget to watch Eurovision Young Musicians this Saturday at 9 p.m. Central European Time. But yeah, until next time, hej då!
Hej då!